Well, hello once again. This is Brother Teacher. Happy New Year. Happy 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, children, all of my followers, subscribers, and friends, family. Uh, have you heard the new news from the Andrew Tate so called saga? Well, if you haven't, I'm sure most of you have. If you have not, he was not charged with anything after being arrested at his home. He and his brother and whomever else was there at his establishment, his home, and he did a video. Didn't stay longer than a day at the police station. So I didn't believe that there was anything to this in the first place, as many of his followers and fans did as well. Come to find out that Andrew Tate was at home. He had some company. There was a female at his home, and that female, according to him, it was an American woman. She was on Instagram, and her boyfriend, whether present or past, I don't know, but it was a boyfriend, according to what I've seen. He saw her on Instagram and attempted to contact her. So he busted her, in other words, because she probably more than likely should have not been at Andrew Tate's home, but she was there. And he sees her at Andrew Tate's home, so he basically catches her in the act. So instead of him querying her about what was really going on, he turned it into something more dramatic and said, "What's going on?" And she said, "I'm at the Tate's house and they won't let me go." He took it and ran with it. Someone contacted the U.S. Embassy. I believe it was the police department or the boyfriend, one or the other. Whatever the case is, someone contacted the U.S. Embassy, and the U.S. Embassy had the police raid Andrew Tate's home. That's the long and short of it. They raided his home on some allegations and or possible charges of him engaged in some sort of sex trafficking. And then money laundering was the other so-called charge. So, come to find out, it was nothing. So, Andrew Tate, who can be considered the Romanian Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, Kevin, or he could be seen as the new age David Icke. He's found not charged with anything because he did nothing wrong. Absolutely, positively, nothing wrong. Back home the very next day, if not the end of that day, that he was arrested. All of that manpower and effort for no reason at all because of a jealous boyfriend and a lying girlfriend who was deceptive, I should say. So, what's interesting to me, and always has been, is how people are so quick to jump to judgment and to become judge and jury over affairs that have absolutely nothing to do with them, that they don't use critical judgment and or observatory skills, if you will. Why? Why do people troll the internet just to try to discredit people who are trying to help people? It's a lot of us out here like that. But the powers that be, if you're not speaking to their narrative, you're saying anything in opposition to their narrative, they want to shut you down because they cannot go on with their agendas. And this can work not only for the elite, this is not being carried out by the elite, but even people on a even lower level, the average folks, try to demonize good guys all of the time. And we don't even know these people. 99.9% of the time is people who have self-esteem issues, who don't love themselves, and who just are designed and are born to be evil. It's in their DNA. It is what it is, but we have to learn how to ignore and just push on with our missions in life, and that is to set a good example. However brutal the truth may be, however honest we are, even if we're the most polite and courteous in how we try to disseminate information to the public, people still don't like it. It is what it is. But anyway, Kevin Samuels, I salute you. God bless your soul. And Andrew, I salute you. Boom. Dr. Sabi, Francis Cress Wilson, I salute both of you all, and all of the other ones that have tried to speak up for us, to include Kevin Trudeau, who was one of my favorites as well. Do your research, people. That's all. Take care.